4 reasons why someone pulled away after loving you. Number 1, they might not want to be in a relationship. Nowadays, people are finding it really difficult to commit to a relationship. There are so many factors that affect the commitment of someone to a relationship. This is true, and many people pretend in relationships these days because they do not know what they want or because of greed. The moment sex gets easier to get, real love becomes very difficult to find. This could be the case in so many relationships. People who pull away from relationships are usually good at playing with people's emotions, thereby being emotionally manipulative. This causes relationships to be unstable and break in the long run. It is a proven fact that it is not every relationship that would work out the way you want, and it is not everybody's motive that will align with yours. So you have to start accepting that different people have different intentions going into a relationship. This is one of the major reasons why self-love is very important. You should make sure you continue working towards your goal and be very much aware of your value. You should always be aware that you do not need anyone but God to be the best version of yourself, and trust God to surround you with the right people. You should have optimal love for yourself and always indulge in things that makes you happy. You are able to achieve this. You will not be emotionally dependent, and you will have the ability to quickly spot people coming into your life with the wrong intentions. Should someone want to spend the rest of their life in the relationship, the person's intentions will be pure towards you, and the positive energy that this brings will help the relationship to be sustained. They will make it obvious that you are part of their future plan. You should never settle for less, as there are so many people with good intentions out there. Some people might just be interested in the challenge you provide, in getting to date you, but once they realize you're in love with them, they get tired of the relationship. Your partner shows you different signs that he or she is not ready to be committed in a relationship, but you are just determined to drag them into one. Instead of trying to force a relationship on him or her, you could just accept it as fate, because this is like seeing a heartbreak already about to happen. If you feel the need to have a relationship with this person, let it strictly be based on true friendship and not friends with benefits, because most people today just want the pleasure without the commitment. And it is like you are giving it to him or her on a platter of gold. When you maintain a healthy friendship with them, this might even make them know you better and perceive you differently from what they used to think, and this might prompt them to want a committed relationship with you whenever they are ready to. You should also try to avoid focusing on a particular person. Keep your options open. This is not saying you should be a flirt, but know that the right one can be anyone. If you know you cannot control your emotions when you are with them, then try to stay away from them. There could also be an issue of expectations. Both of you should be clear on what your expectations are from one another at the beginning of the relationship. You should let your intentions be out there in the open so that you do not confuse your partner or take them off guard. You may end up being in a relationship with someone for years and later realize you both have different long-term goals. Probably both of you never set your expectations and intentions straight. You only guessed because of the energy you were getting. You should talk to your partner about these things, even though you can guess what they have in mind, which you may be wrong sometimes. Let them say it to you so that you can be sure exactly your stand in the relationship. This will help you out of being emotionally blackmailed in the future. Number 2, the person might just be a player. You should always be conscious of when someone is really into you and when they are not. There is a major difference between you placing a high value on yourself and you placing a low value on yourself. Of course, every now and then, you come across people that does not have the right intentions towards you, and you might be crazily in love with them. If you place high value on yourself, you would place your value above your emotions. But if you place a low value on yourself, you let your emotions get the best of you, and you end up hurting yourself. You can tell they are very much interested in you from the beginning, and they just give you all the attention you crave for. But suddenly it all stops, and they start to withdraw from you. They call you every day, check up on you always, and make you feel you are the perfect person they have been looking for. Some even go as far as proposing a committed relationship to you just to get you locked in. This kind of offer usually seems too good to be true. The signs are there because you need love to grow, and someone just comes out and tells you he or she is in love with you and ready to spend his or her life with you. It is always cool at first, all the thrills and emotions. Everything might be going great, but you need to calm down to examine his or her actions and where it is leading both of you to. In the end, it dies down as quickly as it began. If someone is honest enough to tell you he or she is not interested in having a relationship with you, then you need to honor them for telling you the truth and also respect their wish and pull away from them or be their friend only if you are sure you can control your emotions around them. If he or she is giving you the let us just go with the flow and see where things go, then it is advisable that you proceed with caution. This is a sign someone does not want to commit but wants to keep you around. It is not certain that they want a relationship with you. This could even just be a trick hoping that they can keep you for the pleasure and probably attention. Asking what someone is looking for or expecting is a good idea, but the problem is that most people lie to get exactly what they are interested in. If you're lucky, they will come open to you with their intentions towards you, and you can decide if it is what you are looking for or not. This way, you can avoid future heartbreaks. Number 3, they are probably not into you that much. This one could actually be a hard pill to swallow, but it is very possible that someone you have been with for years might not really be in love with you. No one likes anyone to poke their ego, so this might be a very hard one to take. Everyone is scared of being rejected. It is very important that we talk about these things in our society. Sometimes you see people that show you commitment start to pull away, and it hurts. Sometimes you meet people that like you, but they do not want to commit. This could be because they are not interested in a relationship with you, or they do not want to end up hurting your feelings. When these kinds of people pull away from you, it is best you just let them be, as you have nothing to prove to them. Number 4, people pull away due to personal issues. People love to be in a relationship where they are sure they are secured all around. This happens if you feel your partner is not in the same level with you. This might make some people feel insecure and they start to pull away. People love to be in relationships where they can be classified in the same beauty class, financial level, education level, and so on. This helps them feel secure in the relationship, and they feel comfortable that they are not out of place. There could also be a health challenge that they're not ready to share with you, probably because they do not know how you would react, and they are scared, so they feel the best thing to do is to pull away from you. This is why it is very important to have a partner that is open-minded and able and willing to talk to you about anything. When you have this, there would be no fear of pulling away. Rather, they would talk things out and look for solutions together.